Seems the people around our gracious Majesty the Queen are coming out in full force to attack the recent misadventures of the one-time favourite royal, Prince Harry. But why? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. I hope you're keeping well. And as ever, thank you for joining me and enjoying the show. Love your comments, keep them coming. And also thank you so much for your comments about all the stories that we've covered recently. You do get really vibrant and I like that. But a lot of what you're saying is correct. And as I say, I do read as much of them as I possibly can. And I like your take on many of the stories simply because, of course, we then know what to cover, what you want to watch. But as ever, back to your story today. Now, it seems interesting to note, doesn't it, that Prince Harry decided to once again leak details of this mega deal for his book deal with Random House Penguin without really tipping off any senior members of the British Royals, forgetting, of course, the hurt that he's causing his 95-year-old gran, Her Majesty the Queen. Now, Her Majesty is a very graceful person, but it's the people around her, of course, that take on the full force of just how upset this poor lady has become. Now, let's not forget it's only a few months since she lost her darling husband, Prince Philip. And who could forget that evocative image of her sat all alone in St. George's Chapel in Windsor during the funeral? It truly was one of those heartbreaking pictures that should never have ever come to that. But of course it did. And what we love about Her Majesty the Queen is simply that she's very stoic and moves forward. But according to very good sources around Her Majesty the Queen, they're absolutely disgusted with Prince Harry and what he's doing because, according to them, she is, of course, rather upset. What we can tell you, of course, is Her Majesty the Queen is now up in Balmoral starting her summer holiday, and she will be surrounded by much loved family members. And of course, they will give her support. But according to one good source who's a regular contact with the Queen, can't tell you her name, but she's responsible for the look that Her Majesty has. Apparently, Her Majesty's been deeply affected by all the outbursts simply because she's got no idea what's perpetuated this. Now, we may know what the reason behind this is, but according to that very good source, Her Majesty is at a loss. And given the fact that Prince Harry doesn't seem to want to, well, move back and try and explain his actions, she just feels rather hurt. For Her Majesty moving forward, she can rely on the support of her close family and of course just wait and see exactly what Prince Harry is going to reveal and how bad he felt he was treated while a member of the British royal family. Well, she's got the support of her family. Will Prince Harry still have the support of his once that time runs out? Neil Sean in the heart of London.